Hey guys, my name is Dr. Josh Jagoda. Today I'm going to show you how you can do some general shoulder taping, especially if you're by yourself. Sometimes we don't have a buddy, sometimes we don't have some help. So what we're going to do is show you how you can do this on your own. So the first things you're going to have to do is take off your shirt, and so we'll start there. So once your shirt is taken off, you want to make sure that the skin is cleaned, okay? You want to make sure that everything is either, very clean and very dry. You don't want soap and water, but with a little dampness, you want to make sure it's really dry. Next thing, you're going to want to customize or measure the tape according to your body size. And I think that's a big one that a lot of people miss out. Finally, another thing you're going to want to do is make sure you round the corners. A lot of people will forget to round the corners and they'll have like boxy tape. And the chances are that if you have more like boxy tape or those edged corners, they're going to get caught up on your attire, on bed sheets, and you're just kind of like slowly ripping away the tension of the tape, and you're wasting some of your energy, time, and the tape. So if you want to make it last longer, go ahead and make sure that you round the corners. Now also, you have two options when you're coming to shoulder support. You can use one piece of tape, which is fine. You can use two pieces of tape, which is also fine. But if you're going to use two pieces of tape, you're going to have a little bit more support. So we're going to show you how to do that in this one. So a lot of people will do it like this. We're going to have like a Y, just like that. And what we see here is that there's one piece of tape that's going to be put on the skin, but the other piece of tape is over the tape, and we don't want that. We want tape to adhere to the skin, not to other areas of the tape. So we're going to have to do two options. We're going to either have to cross over just like this, almost like we're kind of doing this, or we're going to have to anchor down to two separate spots here, so just slightly here or here. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to create two different spots. It's not wrong, it's just what you want to do. It's up to you if you want to do this way or if you want to do this way. If you do one piece of tape, what you may want to do is just cut down. So here's like a box at the end. You're going to hold down here. You'll cut down the middle, and then you'll have like a tail, like a Y like this. And then you can put one tail in the front, one tail in the back. Up to you which one you want to do, but like I said, this will give you more support. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the deltoid insertion, so like right here. And I'm going to go a little bit lower because I'm going to use a couple pieces of tape. And I'm also going to go slightly more in the front. Slightly. So I'll peel off a piece of tape, I'll rub it in, and then see how it kind of folds over? I'm going to just pull a piece of that tape over, just a little bit, and then I'll pull this down. Okay, so now that I have this down, I'm going to roll up the tape. I'm going to pull from the top, give me about a 25% stretch. But I want to take my arm and pull it back here. So if you have an armrest, you can kind of do this. If you have a friend, the friend should be actually doing this for you then. But if you have something like this, like a bench, you can just kind of pull in. And so we're going to come in and we're going to get up to here. Okay, so in this position, hold that there. And at the end, the last like little box that you have, there's going to be no stretch on that tape. So here it is, just like that. Nice and easy right there. We're going to use that to pull on the tape. And this is a good one right here. So that is it for the front tail. We're going to do the same thing for the other tail, which is this. We're going to pull this off. We're going to attach this to the posterior aspect, or the tricep here. A little bit more back than I would like, but it is what it is here. Actually, that's not too bad. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull this down. And what we want to do is we can pull this arm across, like up here, or I like to pull it down here right now, just because that's where my shoulder is comfortable. I'm going to pull up on the tail or the anchor here, and I'm going to come across and bring it across to the top of that AC joint if possible, and then pull it off nice and evenly. Keep this tension across, and then rub it in. Alright, so this is what the final product would look like. You have one anchor here, stretch through the middle about 20 to 25%, give or take. No stretch at the top. Same thing here. Anchor, stretch, anchor. And as you can tell, they're not really, actually if you look even closely, they're not even touching. It's almost like they're side by side, so that they're really adhered to the actual skin and tissues, not necessarily each other. But if you do need to go over each other, maybe you're smaller framed, maybe you don't have as, maybe you didn't measure correctly, you need to match over, that's okay. But try to end up at or above the actual AC joint. That's also another quick tip that you're going to want to keep that in mind. So this is how you can self-tape for shoulder injuries or just to support your shoulder. All right, guys, my name is Dr. Josh Jagoda. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you guys for the next episode. Take care.